Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rachah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. Peace, blessing, salutations to those who elect. Brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rachah HaKodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. All right, I'm going to call this Demon Crashes Out. Okay, over $1.25, something to that effect. This is fair use, not made for making money. I couldn't find the original clip right away, so I just decided to use this brother's video just to get the clip. Okay, let me click Dollar Tree. All right, and I don't really see the video with the girl in it, so I'm just gonna, like I said, had to use the guy's video, right? So let's just play this clip. You know, people are crashing out in these last days, further showing you we're in the end times. And you know, hey man, and when it comes, okay, you know, as the scripture says, we have burning for beauty now. And you see this beauty written across this girl's shirt. Well, her behavior is not beautiful. It's actually quite ugly. And she's got demons on her. You can tell by the way she's acting. And in Jacob's trouble, you won't listen. You women like this, you're gonna learn real quick to act womanly, because your behavior will be checked. Look how little, skinny, scrawny she is, and look at the chaos she's causing, and nobody's touching her. Well, when there's lawlessness on the streets, and you're destroying precious goods that people are gonna want and need, there will be consequences. Y'all just throwing your tantrum, you're gonna get street justice. And this is not, you know, I mean, it just is what it is, man. That's what's coming. I'm gonna play it. With them long ass eyelashes. Look at her, she can barely lift it. And she almost fell.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Alright guys, in today's video we're doing...
Yeah, stay away from these damn demons like the apostle says. I'm trying to skip this brother's commentary. Like I said, fair use.
Alright guys, this first video, a woman completely lost it after claiming she was skipped in line, yelling at the cashier and even trashing the store. All this over $1.20.
Bro, if you don't move your cussy ass fucking hand out, get your cussy ass fucking finger out my face and start breaking.
You gonna run yourself out, you holding up the damn line. Yeah.
Okay. No, somewhere.
Yes. Somebody's gonna take your brother around that woman's face. Yeah, girl, please. Get your hands on the goddamn floor.
You clearly saw me in line. Now somewhere. We're waiting. Like I said.
Man.
Isn't it very interesting that she chose to pick a fight with the cashier when she claimed she got skipped in line? Well, why? Now, you know, if you're going to keep this type of energy, why didn't you just approach the person who skipped you in line? It was probably a man. I heard a man's voice. And you're not going to come against a man. You're going to come against who you think you can, you know. The course of your action is going to stand in your power. You're coming against who you think you can handle. Okay, which I feel like that woman would probably beat her up. I don't know, but either way, man, these demons are on the rise.
So you want to do?
She's not even strong enough to flip it over. She tried.
This is a mental breakdown.
And you know they had to hurt her foot. She got on a slipper.
Oh my God. Is the police on the way?
Calm down. Calm down.
She probably cut herself.
Wow, this is crazy. I don't even want what I get. This is crazy, bro.
Insane. Let's
So
just
there you go. You know, you see it, and these are the times that we're in. Okay, and this is the thing about it. That's not going to benefit her to have done this. Okay, it's not going to benefit her or the community in which these things occur, because the point of it is that these things actually hurt the community. But as we understand, the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you have this strong sentiment nowadays of nobody really caring about anybody else. Nobody really cares about how their actions affect other people. You know, on the roads, nobody cares if them, you know, taking these risky maneuvers on the road, if there's 100-car pileup and a lot of people get unalive. Nobody really cares, you know, of the, like I said, the consequences of their own actions. Okay, just her doing this to this store could remove access from the things that are offered at that store, from that area. Okay, you know, just like people stealing from the Walmarts. Eventually, what happened? Well, the Walmarts in certain areas get shut down. Okay, there was a Walmart shut down here, and guess what? It was the main one where who you think was the main shoppers there? It was Jake. It was the main Walmart that Jake went to. It got taken down. Well, that was the main Walmart. There are Walmarts accessible on the bus routes, right? But for whatever reason, I guess because of the different shopping centers that was also up there, or the different stores, that was the one Jake chose to use. Well, guess what? No more. Okay, no more. And you know, so I just thought that was very interesting. You know, and it's almost comical when you see the characters. You know, you see her in particular carrying this out. You know, she's a lightweight. Any one of them individuals could have stopped her easily, but you know, everything's so sensitive nowadays where, you know, they probably were scared to get in trouble themselves if they were to stop her. I mean, but you could tell by the way she was dressing, she more than likely didn't have a weapon, and she was barely even strong enough to throw over the things that she was throwing. And like I said, I think she cut herself. I mean, she had on fucking slippers. You could have stepped on her toes. You know, I don't know what she was kicking stuff. You know, hey man, you know, these demons are hilarious, man. You know, in the way that they pull things off and do things, man. You know, but the Lord is very dramatic in the way that He does stuff, man. You know, but I just want to report on that real quick. I mean, just expect to you know, and I will say nobody really in particular was in danger. Okay, but this is just a preliminary, you know, to what's to come. As the scriptures say, in the last days, perilous times shall come. Okay, and these type of crash outs are just a prelude to the peril. You know, it'll change from this to armed, you know, hostage situations, and you know, unalivings, and you know, look what happened on the bus with that Jake that unalived that Edomite woman. All right, she was scared and whatnot, and he just shanked her and he kept moving. These are the times we're in. The spirits of vengeance are being let loose. All right, and more we have to get closer to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and pray that the Lord covers us in the times to come, where He's visiting Egypt again with plagues. So with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Shai by Hashem Rakah Hagadash. A shalom to the elect, and double honors to the apostles. Shalom.